This is the city, New York, New York. 8 million people call it home. The man who leads it? Bloomberg, Mike Bloomberg. The assignment? To learn from a leader. I find him just where they told me he'd be, City Hall, Manhattan.
Hey, Diamond, nice to see you.
He's the first mayor to seek and win control over New York City public schools, and now they're a lot better. At Young Women's Leadership School, even though he's a guy, he's one of our heroes.
This is the older one. She works for the Robin Hood Foundation.
He seems pretty nice, but does he have all the answers? I'm going to 7th grade this year. Do you have any advice that you've been through that I can learn from?
Doesn't get any better than the 7th grade. I can tell you that I wish I was back in the 7th grade. What the teacher says is important from the front of the room. What the books you have to read say are important. If you get rid of the words I and me and always use we and us, people are going to respond.
On a scale of 1 to 5, how hard would you say your job is and why?
Well, I think I have the best job in the world because you have a chance to change the whole world, not just New York City. Everybody looks at what New York City does, so if we can make the lives of the people who live in New York City better, people will copy us around the world. I like people, and so when I get on the subway every day, I try to talk to as many people as are jammed around me. Most times people are happy. People are certainly always polite. One guy yelled at me once, "Fix the Knicks," but I can't do that.
Fair enough, but then came the really hard question. Mr. Mayor, I know you're into nutrition and exercising, and my school is too. We have a program called EnergyUp, and they teach us how to eat well and exercise. Do you know how many sugars is in an Oreo McFlurry at McDonald's?
I do not, but it's a lot.
70.0 grams of sugar.
That's amazing.
Okay, it was a tough question, a curveball. How would the mayor recover? Do you have any suggestions for what we can eat instead?
As a matter of fact, I do. I have right here. Would you like a banana? What about a pear?
Okay.
What about grapes?
Assignment complete. I learned a great leadership lesson from one of the best.
You don't do things by yourself. Everything you will ever do, or I will ever do in my life and in your life, depends on others. You work together. You can't think of one thing you do. And I have 300,000 people that I work with that work for this city, and they're the ones that make this city great. Okay, one more thing. High five. Way to go.
Case closed. I really like Mr. Mayor. Now, back to school in the big city.